Gui Water. I really need to finish this because I'm going to close this chapter about the 10 stem. Yeah. Basically, normally I will actually look into nature of life to represent the Gui Water. Okay. So when you come to this kind of way of reading, like just now the explanations of karma, I'm just telling you it's energy flow. But it's a law of nature. Do you feel that way or not? The law of nature. Energy is already being to you. It's going to be repeated. It doesn't go away. It's a law of nature. It's just a law that somebody actually found out that's happening with the world, that now you feel that it was related to you. So relax. Have fun with your life. Looking into different aspects of things to mitigate your current situations. Don't fall into the category like it's something fixated. Then you're forever like that. Okay? So looking into nature, Gui Water is what we call the cloud. Okay, mist. The worst is fog. Even worse is actually just a pool of water. Okay, a collection of water in front of you. Normally it can become dirty. Normally it can become dirty. Yeah. So the cloud is always changing. The cloud is always overseeing everybody. The cloud is always above the sky, which is also related to the air, right? This droplet of water can go everywhere, including to your mind. Go everywhere, including to your mind. Yeah, to your soul. Okay, into understand all the big picture stuff in the world, can go into everywhere. So something that you don't know, this person actually will know. Something that we don't understand, the cloud actually will understand. Yeah, why? Because it was the air conclude everything in the world. And especially when used for human related, our mind is part of it, our actions is part of it. All the practices of magic was actually being understood by Gui Water. That's why when you look in Gui Water with understanding and stuff like that, once that this person observe other people, whatever other people is doing, the Gui Water actually able to catch it in a big picture way. So Gui Water is the one that is like, if you're doing something with the intentions, with the mind, with a way that you are, example, that you are thinking about something while you're executing it, the fire that you're actually putting on, is it high heats or low heat to cook something? The actions that you take, the Gui Water actually can see all of that. That's why they are very intuitive. Okay, they are very sensitive to others, how others people feelings, how others people maybe take some small facial expressions. This person actually can notice small facial expressions. Okay, now this one also related to black tortoise, yeah? Highly related to black tortoise. So just small facial expressions, like something happened in between an argument, and this Gui Water actually be able to observe the third party, not the one arguing. Observe third party. If they are the one that actually the mastermind behind, their face expressions will change. This one Gui Water is like in the air, it's like sensing everybody towards your mind and brain. Okay, even your face expressions, your intentions is very easy to be catch. Right? So once that you have this kind of Gui Water, understanding people in that way, can see, can feel, have gut feelings that how this actually related. Yeah, not only to a person, but also to environment. Okay, no, because black tortoise is only for a person emotions, correct? But Gui Water actually also to environment. Yeah, environment means that certain trend happening, certain directions human decisions is going into, moving towards that. It's like a big group of people have the entire facial expressions or intentions towards doing something. Yeah, it's like the mist and air that you breathe in, breathe out. This person understands what you're doing. Okay, this is how to look into Gui Water. Yeah? It's nature, it's the air, it's a droplet, it's the cloud, it's a mist, it's a fog. Fog means in Chiman, this is the one that stopped everybody from fighting a war. Okay? This one in Chiman is actually stopping everybody from fighting a war because they know a person, before the person want to take a move, there's already certain slight movement that the person is actually already starting to take. If this person is going to attack you, right, there's a slight movement that can actually be noticed. Yeah, so that's why Gui Water, in that sense, you actually see that it's good in that term. Just one singular explanation, yeah. Very intelligent, good mentors. Why? Before you do something wrong, he already know. If I want to teach you something, he can actually capture what other people is teaching and then reteach to you. He can also do like that, or she can also do like that, right? That's why it's a good leader, good teams player. What is not good? Absorbing too much, distracted too much, okay? Changing things too much. As an example, like right now you come into the Zoom sessions, you just ask me one questions, I will actually give you so many different ideas. It's because of that. Too many ideas, and it's easily distracted and inconsistent in doing something. Okay, yeah. Because you know something of happening around you and the people expressions, the fear is also actually quite high. That's why paranoid is actually that. Okay, natural move straight away is like that. Yeah. Now, you look into this. Of course, we always like to say, look into it and try to understand that what is the true nature when compared and combinations with other stem. Right? Yeah. So when you look at it, of course, the useful element in a chart, the very useful element in a chart, Gui Water useful element is himself or herself, itself. Okay, it's itself, yeah. The useful element. Okay. Why is it like that? Because singular faults or singular cloud easily get dispersed, which is a problem. Very easy get dispersed. Yeah. And of course, getting run is actually also not very good. But in terms of Yusu God, actually is like accumulations of certain directions. Yeah. But for it itself to be good, the first thing that a person knows is to self-confidence, because this one represented by friend stars. You need to know what you need to do. You need to collect your own cloud. You need to materialize yourself so that you can become a cloud that's going to change shape and showcase to others how beautiful you are. So there's a terms of traditional way. Yeah. Other than that, the other useful god will be the Wu Earth. This is the tool that is very, very useful in the chart. Why? Because Wu Earth, the mountain, can collect water. It will always collect water. It will always collect the cloud. It will always collect the mist. So in your chart, if you're Gui Water, two things that is very important in your chart. Two things. One is another element of Gui. The other thing is the element of Wu Earth. Very important. So Wu Earth is actually what? This is DO. This is friend stars. Correct? This is DO, this is friend stars. Of course, this is also a combinations. Means that you're willingly to take a step-by-step approach. Yeah. If you don't have Wu Earth in your chart, if you don't have Gui Water in your chart, most likely you'll become this. High chance. Very high chance, yeah. Okay. If you are not like what I say just now, there's something also will happen with Gui Water. You are not intuitions, or you just don't believe in gut feeling. You don't want to observe other people, then you will also fall into this category. Yeah, because Gui Water is one of the elements in STEM, which is very important in terms of observations. Understanding your surrounding is very important. Okay, if you don't do that, you are not using the STEM at all. And because you are not using the STEM, then you are not in shape of the cloud. You are not collecting yourself. you don't believe your own intuitions, you don't believe yourself, your lack of confidence, then it will be problematic. Yeah, it will be problematic. Yeah. Okay. So that is the things. But if you meet with GF, it's harmful. Okay. So how is it harmful when Gui Water meet with GF? This is going to be problematic. This is 7K. And this one will create muddy water. It's harmful is because this will unconsciously create addictions, or you fall into something. Okay, you fall into something and you cannot get out from it. Okay, so if your GF is a lot in your chart, you might be a little bit aggressive with life because 7 killing. Yeah, might be going to try new things, take risks and stuff like that. Easy to fall into something that is addictive to you. Okay, yeah, that's why it's actually quite harmful. Yeah, DR and IR, both of this is not going to be useful. In nature, both of this is not going to be useful because it cannot create Gui Water. Only when they are in season, they can create. That means it's either autumn or winter. Then only this metal element can create water. Remember that, yeah? Only this can create water. If it's not, it cannot create water. Yeah. So that means if you are not in the right place, okay, your season is not in a good place, or you are not in a good place, your DR and IR is very hard to use. So you can actually directly say that Gui Water are not really in the terms of somebody who learn well, okay, not really into that side of it. Yeah, not into learning something, into deep diving into mastery. It's not really about that. Yeah, because if it's not in the right season, it cannot produce that. It cannot dig that. The only way Gui Water is learning is always from others people's executions, others people knowledge, borrowing others, rather than is self-learning. Because this one related to self-learning, this one related to learning from others. The way you learn, not from yourself, from the surrounding, from others people that you look at them, they represent your idols, they represent somebody that is so good, like a mentor to you, you can actually perform that. You have to go there and understand how this person perform, do things and stuff like that. You have to go to understand that. Yeah, if you want to learn something very deep diving, sorry, you cannot do it. Okay, this is STEM problem, natural problem. Yeah, but if you're in the right season, congratulations, these two can use. If it's not, it cannot be utilized. Yeah, now Gui Water also have another, this is addiction, this is joining the friends, very competitive. Yeah, so if your Gui Water in your chart and your run is actually quite high, yeah, then you will follow others' footstep a lot, compete with others too much, trying to fight over with something too much. Yeah, but a lot of times it's follow. Why? Because when the sky drop the rain, you will always go back to the sea. Yeah, you will always go back to the sea. So that's why you are very easy being influenced by a group of people or a trend of people to do something. Very easy. Okay, if it's again, always look into something, yeah. If you are like that, that means you like to look into what is it that is beneficial to you in that moment of time. Okay, there's also indicates that Gui Water, it's like indecisiveness is very high because of this. Yeah, when somebody says something else, you will follow. Somebody give you new ideas, you will follow. Somebody else, it's always about the other party because you will follow the other parties a lot. Yeah, especially you feel that it was good. Yeah, the cloud always change shape. That is also the main reason. So when it actually like dropping down, it will always go back to the seed. Yeah, this is a problem with a Gui water. Yeah. Now, so Gui water, there's something that is very, very good is this too. This is Yusu God, but this is something that you can nurture and become fruitful. Yeah, nurture and become fruitful. So if you in your chart, because this two is this two is talking about self-confidence, collecting yourself, who you can become, your personal branding is actually related to the Wu and Gui. Because without these two, you cannot become strong and everything in a chart will die. Okay? Because you cannot control yourself, you cannot make decisions, you cannot be confident in who you are, you doesn't trust who you are, then everything is in a chart doesn't matter because there's no directions to go into. Yeah. So once that it was actually being created, you got confidence in your stuff, then Jia and Yi become a very important things in a chart. Because this is what brings result, brings long-term result. Okay. Yeah, because Gui water will surely able to make these two grow. That's why it will actually makes result. Yeah, basically will really, really makes result. Okay, so it's very important to look into this too. Yeah, and this is why Ren and Gui, Ren water is more good in earning money because the Jia and Yi actually can go into that part if slowly neutral. Yeah, Gui water, maybe you will need more effort to go into produce this. So these two, one of it is eating God and one of it is hurting officer. Yeah, that's why when you see a Gui water, they will have a lot of ideas. Okay, they have a lot of ideas, but if you also need to understand, yeah, you can only neutral one of them. If your chart have too much of the Jia and Yi, right? And your water is actually not good, not strong enough, that's mean you will go everywhere and then you become indecisive again. Okay, so if you're Gui water, always remember to nurture one thing to become successful first. You cannot do everything else. Yeah. So in the chart, it's actually good to have one or two only. Too much, nothing will grow. One or two, one will grow very beautifully. Okay, that's why they are good in ideas. They're actually good in hurting officer. Hurting officer means go against the DO. Yeah, go against the norm. Do something that's out of ordinary. Always find something different that with the current world. Yeah, that's why there's also reason why Gui water, if it's good, is very good with metaphysics. Yeah, Gui water is good, is very good with metaphysics. They understand people, they are able to bring the best of the people because growing you, nurturing you is part of a Gui water function. Yeah, not just metaphysics, actually good for self-improvement, coaching, consulting, very good in that term. It's just that they just know what you need and how to nurture you to become good. Yeah, now, then of course you got two other related. This is completely telling you that the behavior of the Gui water, yeah. So Ping and Ting, most likely Ting fire is something that is completely cannot be used in the chart. Yeah, completely cannot be used. Okay, because if you have a lot of Ting fire in a chart with Gui water, there's a lot of sparkles happening, and argument will come, rejections will actually come. Okay, in people who are good with metaphysics, they will say it's either Gui water and Ting fire. There's a reason behind of it. There's a reason behind of it. But both of them cannot coexist in a chart. Huh? Cannot coexist because they will fight. Ideas will fight. One is looking for passions. One is looking for desire. Desire and passions is completely two different things because desire is an outcome. passion is what you feel good. Yeah, so Ding Fire in a chart, Ding Fire will then indicate as indirect wealth. So in terms of money management, this is actually not good for long-term investment. Yeah, long-term investment, you're going to invest, please do not do that. You can only do this self-creations if your Gui Water is good. Self-creations, creating new things in market. Yeah. Okay. The other thing that is good is actually not really like good, but Bing Fire is necessary to Gui Water to become Gui Water in the chart. Because your sun, correct, go to the land, the sea, the water will actually go up, become Gui. Okay, become Gui Water. Yeah? So it's necessary to be there. That means DW is a consistent move to consistent actions to take control of something. Okay, continuously routine actions to take control of something. Yeah, so the sun will actually indicate in that way. Okay, the sun will actually indicate in that way. Yeah? So then you will know that in nature it tells you what's the function. So sun is very important in a chart. When there's a lot of rainwater in the chart. Okay, sun is very important in the chart when there's a lot of rainwater in the chart. Yeah, so that the cloud, the water can become a cloud and the cloud will become functional. You see, every 10 stem is different, you know. Every 10 stem is different. So if you combine together back, if you look back into the 10 stem I explained, combine together back with the Bazi for Soul last week, you will find out actually all was explained. Okay. Yeah, if in Ting with Ren become boiling water, normally Ting will become normally Ting actually to Gui actually not good. Ting Ren will not become Gui. Yeah, Ting and Ren will not become Gui. You cannot boil the sea. Nature, you cannot boil the sea. Okay. And in metaphysics, actually Ting Fire is related to, they are not functional. There's also another way to look at it. Because in pictorial form, Ting is either wildfire, candle fire, but traditionally they call them the stars in the sky. Does the star reflect the water? No. Does the Ting Fire actually, the star actually have anything to do with the sea? No, it may be showing directions. That's the only thing that can happen. Yeah, that is it. So that's why it doesn't really produce that. So when you have Bing Fire, it's necessary sometimes in a chart when there's a lot of rain. Okay, a lot of rain, so that it can become the cloud, become the water, the droplet, and then Gui Water can collect to become a cloud. Yeah, so DW is very important. So in terms of money making, continuously money making is actually DW. Okay, I talked about this in one of the sessions. I say you must control something, you must possess something, you must own something that's look like a machine, like just now we're talking about karma, look like a machine that's continuously producing something. This is what it was meant to. Okay, so you have to own something that have that kind of function, a routine. Because Bing Fire is a continuously, how to say, is a routine that keep on going on a cycle on 24 hours. Correct? So when you own that, it must be something that is automatically run by its own. Okay? Yeah? Then you will get everything in here. Yeah? Why is it good team leader? That's why this produced to this. Understand? Yeah? Sensitive to others' feeling because of his own, plus very easy to go into the opposite side of people. Very easy to understand. Okay? Now, any questions with this? It is a very good one, yeah, you guys. look back into the parcel tissue bag, what parcel actually is. We haven't talked about thank God still. Okay. Sound like backstabber. No, this one actually will join others, have no attacking element at all. If you look at it, it's like none of the attacking element was actually there. Gui Water is like non-attacking, but to attack is this. It's only about this to attack. Okay. Gui Water, okay, if you look into the unconventional usage, don't always look into the front page of it. Look into the unconventional usage of it. Just like I talk about Taylor Swift, right? This is goat, and this is the rat. What happened? Addictions. Because this is what we call muddy water. Okay. Why is it not the C? Because C go meet with GF is total cleans off. The mud completely gone. It cannot become muddy. Okay. Why is it addictions? Most likely related to addictions. Because when water joined together with earth become muddy, cannot be separated. And in long term, it will become contaminated, become poisonous. Yeah. So when I say that, you look into other things that's happening with Taylor Swift. Okay. I never use anything. I'm just using the base element. You already can tell that the person is in that way. Okay. You have to really deep dive. Just don't look into the success only. Look into what happened with life and stuff like that. Behavior, actions taken, whatever that the person is actually performing. You will know. You'll find out something that is what I just tell you. RAD and GF together. If I'm not mistaken. Okay. Gui Water born in horse ear. That one have to use in the month. Okay. Normally, Gui Water is very good in looking into, refer to how others people is doing things. The person is very easy to catch up with that. Learn from others. Okay. Learn from others. Same peer or higher than you. Mentor or something. Actually, it's good to hire a mentor. Right? So that you can actually like download everything from this person. You cannot learn things by your own. There's a problem with this Gui Water. You cannot learn things from others. Yeah, you can only observe what other people is doing, and when the person is teaching you about that, you can easily absorb it based on the person's styles, mindset, strategy that was actually performed in front of you for you to understand. You can actually able to grasp all that. But if you ask yourself to take books and read, sorry, it's very hard. Yeah, Keng and Yin in here is like in the chart is very hard to be utilized. Very, very hard to utilize. So, but if it's born in season, yes, the Keng and Xin can be used. The metal element can be used. Autumn or winter, especially winter, then only your Keng can actually be used. Yeah, then you need Ting fire to control the winter. Or Ping fire to control the winter. Okay, they only can be used. Yeah, that's why you have to understand that in nature, how did your chart perform? How did that element perform? If that element cannot perform, is there any other related element in a chart can actually help you to become better or not? If it can, then it's a good thing for you. Yeah, it will become very good. Yeah. Okay. So if I'm going through 10-year Gui Water, for some reason I felt to me I can apply what you just said, downloading from. Yes. In all sort of way you can actually utilize. Yeah, your luck pillar is your luck pillar, your month pillar is your month pillar. Okay, your annual pillar is your annual pillar. All these things has come by. Is what master actually normally used to predict the year. Normally was actually utilized in that way. How they predict the year, predict the month, is actually using that part too. So when the energy is present to you, right, then you can actually apply that. Okay, yeah. Good. Any more questions about this? Now we can close this chapter because I really for holding this like so long, talking about the Yusu God and other stuff. Okay. Any more questions? I give you guys another 5 minutes. Come on. Just ask anything about this. Okay. Personal questions, no. Are you guys having fun with this? Adaptability class, please. What is adaptability? I don't understand that. Okay. Remember, if you look into what I explained just now, like equilibrium and living your life right now, correct? Whatever that your chart actually had, it is you who visualize it and how to use it. Imagine it, use it in your current circumstances. So many people out there, it's very hard to singularly lead you into what you can perform. It's very hard. Okay, so you can take that, utilize on your current situations. Okay, and is it good or bad or something like that is going, whatever that you're thinking about, is it enough? Is enough because you're looking for growth. Yeah, you're looking for growth. You're looking for something you can perform to get better. So learning metaphysics is one thing that's very good with metaphysics is it is completely out of your box. Out of your box, yeah, not other people's box. It's completely out of your box. So you're the one who need to perform that. And remember, to bring in new energies to your life, you must do new things. So you can choose whatever that you want to perform and do whatever that you want in your life. The same for the karma things that we talked about just now. The same. You are the one who need to do something new to bring in something new. Yeah. So look back into that particular movie. I hope you will get something out of there. The 3 movie, I think, is very good. Okay. So in period 9, Gui Water will be exhausted. Okay. It will not be. It will not be exhausted. Okay. Reason is period 9 is an environmental thing that is happening around you. It doesn't affect you in your chart. Okay. Period 9 is an environmental things that is going to be affecting you. So of course, environmental wise, we are looking into what is going to change, what is going to be more. Right? So maybe you are Gui Water, you have to do something that is also related to period 9. Yeah, because it's totally not related to your chart. Not related to your chart. It's telling you right now what kind of period 9 fire is burning with all sort of environment that is around you. It doesn't relate it to your chart. Okay, but the environment that is present, now this is what going to relate to you. The environment that is present, maybe there is lesser things for Gui Water to do, or harder things for the Gui Water to do. You might treat it as exhausting you, but it doesn't actually mean that. It's just lesser for Gui Waters to do. Yeah, but number 9, this is the thing, yeah. Normally people will not talk about this. Number 9, combo with number 1. All right. Yeah, you less of water to do, but you have a lot of partnership to happen with number 9. Yeah. You have a lot of partnership with number 9. So what 9 is burning right now is an environment. Can you become the support, the partners, the collaborations to number 9? You can. Right? The worst one is who actually in period 9? Is this. This is the worst. But still got something to do. Why? Because 7 killing is going to be, the Tui Gua or number 7 is going to be the most changeable industry. the most changeable industry, right? 7 related to who? Entertainment, mental issues, communications, insurance company, consulting company. Okay, because why? All this is related to mouth. So in period 9, this one will be shaped a lot by being melted by the period 9. So you will see a lot of coaching, a lot of entertainment industry is going to change. Yeah, accommodate period 9. Yeah, why is it number 6 is not that bad? Because 9 later heaven is 6. 9 early heaven is 3. So when we talk about period 9, it is an environment changes that is not related to your chart. So you're the one who are going to find what industry and what environment that you want to be in. You're the one who are going to find. Yeah, so it's not related to your chart. It's just that maybe the Gui Water things is lesser to do. What is that supposed to mean? Lesser entertainment, lesser considerations of who you are. Okay, in period 8, what is the words? What is the word in period 8? It's actually number 1. Correct? You will see that the number 1 is transportations of cars. Transportations. So in the end of the period 8, the transportations actually go through a very big change. But in that period of period 8, 20 years, right? You see cars is improving, but car aspect never change. The spec never change. They just keep on under that particular directions and keep on improving in the tiny, mini things about car things. Before period 9, the electric cars actually comes in. There is a big change, right? So number 1 will combine with 9. So in period 8, you will see cars industry doesn't have much of innovations anymore. You can actually observe that, that happened because I was in car industry too. 8 supposed to be the worst because it's being countered by the number 8. Yeah, so that's why you have to understand that if you go period 9, what you should look into. Of course, there's a lot of details and stuff like that. But if you use back the base, there's early heaven, later heaven, there's combo 10, there's a HER2 combinations. All this will tell you what happened. What is it the industry that you are in, how that you want to align. Yeah, but the easiest way is all fall into number 9. The easiest. Unless you're in the industry that you cannot change. Like number 7. Maybe you are in life coaching. Okay, maybe you are in a coaching, no longer one-to-one things, no longer something that is related to changing you or bringing certain things to you. Like the things I talk about karma, yeah? Actually, not everyone will accept what I just said. Not everyone. Because changing a person's mind is not like that. So in period 9, changing mind is actually influencing a person is not in that way anymore. You have to use period 9, something that you like. Period 9 means number 9, make you happy. Okay? Don't put in the seat with you. You understand? That's how it works, yeah? Okay? Yeah? But of course, the way that I explain that, I have to add on the beautiful part of it. That is number 9. So you're the one who choose what kind of environment that you want to be in, not me. Okay? Yeah? Now, no more questions? Okay. Oh, Carol was actually saying, what effect does it have in a chart? Actually, if you look into that in a chart, it's going to get rusty in the inside the chart. It will get rusty inside the chart. Yeah, if it's not in a good season, the Geng and Xing will not produce. So you will see at Gui Water, they are not an executioner. Very hard Gui Water is an executioner. It means that they are very hard on, they are actually very taking actions. They are not like that. Okay, they would not purposely go and learn something like sitting down and stuff like that, go and learn and deep dive. They will also not do like that. The way that they actually learn is to observe surrounding. Yeah, so the purpose in there, sometimes, that's why not everything in a chart is usable. The way that we think is usable, yeah, sometimes it's very hard to use because no matter how you perform it, it just stuck at that. That is the problem with that. Yeah. No matter how you want to perform it, it just stuck at that. Yeah. So if it might cause rusty, then it become even worse. Okay. Yeah. So when you look in Gui Water, high chances there is this part. Could it be other causes? Normally self-trained. Okay. But even that they execute, they will also do wrong thing. That's why in Bazi, we are actually using that way. Even that they actually execute, they were doing wrong thing. Yeah. The best way for them to execute is to ask other people execute, not themselves. Yeah, not really themselves. Yeah. So you have to look into that part. Serious, I'm serious with you. Yeah. Normally Gui Water, because it's a yin stem, is more into one-to-one stuff. Rainwater will become a boss. Yeah, it's a yin stem. So what is the best for this? Normally they are good in what their niche with whatever they are doing. They're good in the niche stuff that they are doing. Very niche. Yeah, only they understand sometimes. Okay, so you have too much of Geng and Xing, hardly usable. Only until you are actually on the right season. Any advice? Use the Wu Earth. Use the Wu Earth means that DO in the chart, stability and foundations, you have to go and find it. You're the one who have to find it. Yeah? Stability and foundations. Use a Wu Earth. So whatever in Wu Earth, you should actually utilize it. Okay. How to best use Gui Bond in December? Use Bing Fire. Use Bing Fire. Yeah. Everything need to be valuable. Control. Another word's monopoly. Very good. Yeah, depends on you strong or weekday master. Yeah. If you're a weekday master, you need a lot of Gui Water. Okay, you need a lot of Gui Water in your chart. If you cannot, you have to execute Gui Water. That's means you have to bring yourself to confident level, to learn something, to get something until that you are actually confident of yourself. That's why it's very good to find a mentor. Very good to find not really a mentor, somebody that is same peers with you, and you go and learn from that person. Very good in that terms. Okay, yeah, Rainwater partner with. Yeah, it's actually like that. Money is my stability, it's my fine Wu and Ping. Yeah, build your stability, then you actually build your confidence level. Yeah, depends on your weak or strong day master. I don't know if you are weak or strong day master. Okay. If you're a weekday master, then your own self-confidence is very important. That means your friend is very important. Okay. Remember Johnny Depp chart? Johnny Depp is a weekday master and Johnny Depp used Gui Water until maximum. That's why in the case, so many friends actually comes up pointing out that Johnny Depp doesn't have a problem. Yeah, that's how he become a Jack Sparrow. It's very easy to go into a characters too. It's reflected on people chart. Yeah, whatever that I actually sharing to all of you, it's reflected on the people chart. So that's why you need to know. And of course, now that is a problem with people. When you have lack of that element in the chart, you will not do it. That's why we call it the Yusu God. We directly tell you that this is the things that you can perform. You should perform. So some people in their days, in the early of the days, they already utilize it. Okay, they already utilize it. Yeah. So when you look in the Johnny Depp chart, Johnny Depp is a very good Gui Water chart. Is it very easy to get addicted? Okay. Yeah, need to drink a lot of water, yeah. Because water is Gui Water. I'm just joking with you guys. But it's true. Okay. Yeah. So that's it for today. I hope everybody had fun. And we look into the replay if you're going for Facebook and stuff like that. Yeah. Okay. Now, see you guys. Goodbye. Next week, not going to have Facebook Live. Okay. Goodbye, everybody.